Hello everyone, welcome to the portrait photography tutorial and learn some practical and interesting portrait photography techniques. In this lesson, we'll introduce these props for you. The use of different props allows the model to strike many poses. At the beginning of the shooting, the model may not know how to strike a pose, so holding a prop in their hands can also ease the model's nerve for them to have more natural poses. In addition, props can also be a part of the color scheme in the picture, matching or echoing the environment. When the environment is dull or the weather is bad, using a bright colored prop is also a way to lighten up the picture. At the same time, props can also balance the composition and enrich the picture, so props are very important. When choosing a prop, we should consider whether it suits the subject or not, as well as whether it's reasonable to see the prop in the scene. Make sure the props are as few as possible. In a set of photos, there should be no more than 2 props, which will be more in line with the common sense of life. We generally divide the props into 2 categories: random props and specific props. Random props are generally models' personal stuff or things available on the shooting scene. First, let's talk about the model's personal stuff. They are generally common items in life. In the bags of models, especially female models, you can find lipsticks, makeup mirrors, cell phones, and headphones. There are also sunglasses. Sometimes you can also find a book or notebook and other small items. All of these can be used as props. What are the props that are available on the scene? For example, leaves in the woods, flowers in the fields, shells on the seaside, sharing bicycles on the street, cups and tableware in the restaurant, bubble tea, drinks, ice cream, snacks, and so on. Even the photographer's spare camera can be used as props. So how to use these items to make the model strike a good pose? It is actually very simple in the shooting process. Let the model just use these props. Now let's turn to specific props. These props should be chosen according to the style of the photos taken. They can highlight the characteristics of the theme. Here are some examples. Props for campus, cafes, parks, amusement parks, sports fields, beaches, and other different themes. In the campus theme, books, pens, and other stationery will be used. In the cafe theme, all kinds of tableware and such fake fruits will be used. In the amusement park theme, or in the sports field theme, we will use bubble machines, dolls, baseball bats, basketball, soccer, and other sports equipment. In the field theme, we will use flowers, fake butterflies, and so on. In the beach theme, we will use swimming rings, swimming goggles, and umbrellas. In the night theme, we will use LED string lights, fireworks, and wire wool, and so on. Also, props for fashion, sexy, romanticism, illusion, ancient style, and other creative themes. In the fashion theme, we often use fashion sunglasses and English newspaper. In the sexy theme, we will use a bunny girl headdress. In the romantic theme, we will use different colors of balloons, musical instruments, electronic candles, solid-colored silk, and gauze. In the illusion theme, we can use masks or lace eye masks, as well as the smoke cake, which can create a psychedelic atmosphere. In the ancient theme, we will use the fan, flute, or such craft umbrellas, lanterns, and so on. In addition, in commercial photography, there are some props of specific needs. These props may not be available in the market and need to be specially designed and produced. With all that being said, I will share with you a few props suitable for a variety of scenes and themes: sunglasses, scarves, veils, bouquets, hats, balloons, solid color umbrellas, and jewelry. I hope that the introduction of these props can serve you well in photography. It's also needed to be noted that don't use props for the sake of props. Props should be suitable to the subject photographed. In a set of photos, try and avoid using props in every picture, which would seem too artificial.